We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. It's A's Baseball, and it comes your way next. Jarrell Cotton gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. One and two, here it comes. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
0-1. Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Brantley on at first, nobody out. Line towards center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
That is third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There goes Brantley. Swing and a liner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. From the stretch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Again, he sends it out of play. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. The Scotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Stepping into the box, Franklin Barreto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Franklin Barreto.
Now the pitch. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
3-0 to him now. The pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Simeon is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's down.
One out and a runner on second base. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Chris Davis.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Davis brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. George Springer the next to hit, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the Astros have their first hit of the contest. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. In now, Yuli Gurriel. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Lifted down the line in left. Davis on the move, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olsen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. One and one, here it comes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Jurickson Profar will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
1-2 now. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Reddick. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The average coming in, 257. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Leading off the inning, Bobby Jacobs, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bobby Jacobs.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game. Now the 0-1. He's running. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding in, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Altuve brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set. The 2-2. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Back to the top of the order now, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. Set and the pitch.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch. That's out.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-1 home. is strike two swinging.
2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a ground ball for Altuve could be two. The tag gets one to Gurriel, and they get them both. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmus Diaz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Aledmus.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
He pops it up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down. Here's George Springer, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. Line toward the gap in left center. Springer calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 home.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. Matt Chapman would be next. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 9 on the year, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Popped him up. On the move is Reddick. And no one will get this one. Another 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. One and 0. Here it is. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Left side, but well fouled. 1-2. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 A's. New inning set to get underway, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Bobby Jacobs.
Digging in, Bobby Jacobs. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Here's one for Profar at second. Reined in. And that's the second out. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the fifth, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Set to deliver on 2-1. Slow roller left side. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First delivery to him on the way. This year against right-handed pitching, d'Arnaud is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The designated hitter, Franklin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there. Dan, this guy's on fire. He used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. On a line, that's a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. David Phelps, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Olson in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Here's the 1-0. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Phelps. Originally from the state of Missouri. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. Miguel Castro is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the sixth inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's low.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Lou.
Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Olsen is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bobby Jacobs already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Runners on first with one down. Hit in the air out toward left. Davis is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now pitching for the A's, number 52, Ryan.
Josh Reddick will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Two out with the man at first. Ball 1. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're up 3-2. Hector Rondon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Matt Chapman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One pitch on its way. Rondon has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
No one out with a runner at second. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Rondon has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now back, second baseman, Derek Bell.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Gurriel brings it in. There's one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
So stepping in, Ramon Laureano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit back toward the mound. Altuve for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Altuve.
Now here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Buchter is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Carlos Correa waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bregman comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
Ready with the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He's set. The 3-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan.
Tommy La Stella will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tommy La Stella.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hard hit towards center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one to Franklin Barreto. Presley playing here in his age 31 season. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he fouls this one off.
He's going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Jacobs is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Ready with the 2-1.
Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set the 3-1. There's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They trail 3-2. Yusmeiro Petit enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Yusmeiro.
Josh Begley is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 19, Josh Begley.
Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yuli Gurriel.
Now the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now batting, Bobby Jacobs. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1 out, nobody on. Rocket to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Once again, a 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
So here's Josh Reddick. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 1-0.
Back outside.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
From the stretch. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Astros lead it 4-2. Chris Davinsky is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
27, Chris Davinsky.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The first baseman.
Pitch on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Matt Chapman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 home. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Houston Astros wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Lance McCullers earned his 5th win of the year. Chris Davinsky records the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
They never heard your battle cry. Now even angels sing along, 'cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never dies. Like a lover who won't back down. Over the sign, you're straight into the eyes. No good song. No good song. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song.
Me and my nigga Frank, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. None of my niggas, they